We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Digging in, David Ortiz. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
That is it. The third baseman, Bobby Zalvez.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ripped toward the gap in right. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that would... Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Andrew Benintendi.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now pitching.
And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Into the box, David Ortiz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On the year, Martinez is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Martinez is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. For the Red Sox, here's big Aaron Judge. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez pulls this one in the air out to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Yanks leave one. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So bases are empty here with two gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Stanton looking up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, with that blast, he will gain entrance into the elite 40-40 club. 40 homers, 40 stolen bases. Only a handful of players in Major League history have accomplished that. If he's not the runaway MVP, I'd like to know why.
Hicks is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Now here's the pitch.
For the Yankees, the first baseman.
High chopper to third, but this is foul for the first strike. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Hicks becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Even though they're up by him.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Stanton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, David Ortiz. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offense.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Yankee error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Aaron.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tackle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Jordan Montgomery gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And the pitch. Line drive base hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Andujar's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Red Sox. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
No ball.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One away.
Next to the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gary
Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2-3 go the Bombers. They're down 9-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. High in the air and deep to left center field. Stanton looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
David Ortiz.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. To Voit in time for the double play.
Now back, designated hitter.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. The Red Sox. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out.
Now batting. The second
First pitch of the at-bat. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at a called strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Standing in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Dahlbeck.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight.
Oh, no, that hit him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 53.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton, and they can't run it down.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And a second run is across. And he is in there.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Another one sent foul. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Bombers. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, David Ortiz. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Ready for another chance? Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Takes this the other way to right, and this will bang up against the wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 56.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. In there, now the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
The bat, the
first delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now that
Mookie Betts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's Jackie Bradley now. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
And that's through into center field, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
the first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
To the plate now, David Ortiz, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Chris Sale will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the Red Sox settle for just the 1. Stepping into the box, Tyro Estrada starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this